Welcome back to my whiskey pick of the week. You know I'm Eric the Whiskey Guy, and as always, as usual, and as expected. Oh, am I bringing you a treat this week? And this week is definitely no different. We're actually gonna be switching it up a little bit. This week we're not gonna do a whiskey pick of the week. This week we're gonna be doing a Caribbean rum. This week we're gonna be introducing the Punta Tesoro, aged in a single malt whiskey barrel, and I'm excited to try it. This bottle here, it just looks like it goes down like a glass of cold water in the summertime. It just got that look to it. Now the word Tesoro actually means a treasure. So it's a word of endearment. So it's actually a compliment. So anything that's a treasure, a gem, I'm all for it. I got to give a shout out to my oldest brother Brian. He gifted this bottle to me, him and his newlywed wife, my sister-in-law Noelle, when they were on their wedding/honeymoon down in Punta Cana. He brought this back, told me to try it out. I said I most definitely will. So I'm excited to get into it. And like my oldest brother, he knows me well. I'm sure he looked at this bottle and seen one thing on it and said Eric would love this bottle. It got the letters XO on it. I am a sucker for anything that says XO. If you know anything about like cognac, even whiskeys, that just means it's very old. So it's pretty much a stamp of approval that it's gonna be super smooth. So I am excited to jump into this. Now I'm not gonna sit up here, I'm not gonna lie and tell you that I'm an expert or even know too much about rum. I think the last time that I had a rum and coke, it was probably the year 2000 at the club somewhere, and I can either get rum and coke or Jack and Coke, and I probably was burnt out on Jack and Coke and started getting Captain Morgan. So besides Captain Morgan, what else you got? The Malibu, Bacardi. Outside of that, I don't know anything about rum. So I know that this one, I'm probably gonna fall in love with this because it's probably gonna taste totally different than the ones that I was accustomed to at one point. But I'm excited to try it, and it's been aged real well in a single malt barrel, which is actually Scotch. So I'm excited to get into it. I'm sure this is probably one of the bottles that Jack Sparrow used to drink on one of his voyages back in the day. So we gonna see how it is. Now it comes in, it's 76 proof. 76 proof. I don't think I got anything in my liquor cabinet that's 76 proof. So that's saying a lot. So it's not gonna be harsh. It's not gonna be rough. I'm sure Robitussin, that might be 85 proof, and you can get that at Walmart. So I'm expecting big things out of this. I'm expecting big things. Now this one, it comes in around $50. Let's say that's the suggested retail price on it. But if you look online, it can range anywhere from $50 to $200. It's probably just based on the availability. So in my area, and I'm in Florida, I'm gonna say that it's very rare. So if you guys ever go down to the islands, if you ever go down to the Dominican Republic, if you ever on a cruise and you see this, just keep this video in mind that it may be one that you want to get. So we're gonna see. So let's just dive right into it. Ooh. Now this definitely has a different smell than what I'm used to with the whiskeys and the scotches and the bourbons. Usually when I smell it, you can smell a lot of the ethanol in it smells like straight gas. This smells more like a dessert. So it's like, I see why they use a word that means a treasure or a compliment, because smells like a good honey bun right here. Now, this rum on average is probably, they keep it in the barrel, they keep it aged on ice anywhere from 12 to 20 years, on top of putting it into a single barrel whiskey barrel on it. So you're looking at this been sitting down for probably older than a lot of people. That's some good rum. This is some good rum. This is the type of rum that when I see people talk about doing the rum runners and putting the slushies, rum and slushies mixtures, the tiki bar drinks. This is the type of rum that I envision, and they end up giving you weak coffee. But this is it. So if you ever come across the Punta Cana, this is one that I highly recommend. I'm not gonna grade it on rums because, again, I'm not that experienced with it. But what I would say, that this is a very good drink. This is you can drink it. You can drink it neat. You can drink it on the rocks. I'll probably put this in some sweet tea. This will go down real good with some sweet tea. Sweet tea in this, go to the beach, you're gonna be good for a while. So I highly recommend this. So if you ever come across it, get your hands on it. This is my pick of the week. We're gonna do it all again.